to Growing with Quay. It's your girl Quay, and I'm here to do a little simple practice face. My birthday is coming up, and I just feel like I'm a little out of practice. I haven't really worn makeup in a while. It's the summer. We've been active. We've been outside. We've been at the pool, and so it just really hasn't been conducive to put on makeup, which is totally fine. But I have high standards and high hopes for my birthday. So I'm like, girl, you need to get in the lab and practice. And I have a couple of products that I want to test out and try out. I need to try this. This is what I'll be wearing for my birthday. It's not what I'm going to test today, but I probably should test this out. So I might test it tomorrow. However, I really wanted Danessa Myricks, either her skin tint or the other product that I think after talking to my friend, I found out is actually a primer. I wanted the primer because the primer seemed to have more of a pigment in it. However, I couldn't find my shade. And then came to the realization that like she doesn't have a lot of shade options because really, girl, that is a primer, not a skin tint or a foundation. Hold on, we're false. And then the skin tint, her actual like yummy skin tint, I'm just not sure about this shade. So we're gonna test it out. I didn't realize this before. You can do little testers. So here we are with our little tester. We're gonna try it out for today, see how I like it. If I like it, I'm probably gonna go back and get it. But this is Yummy Tint in the shade 12. And we about to see how it works. I'm also going to be using this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now this is not necessarily new. I've actually had this since I first started this. I used it once, did not like it, and took it literally off. But we're gonna try it again because a lot of what I was seeing in terms of how to make your makeup stay in the summer and the heat is having a good Power Grip Primer. So we're gonna try this e.l.f. We're gonna try this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I might try this Nick Lip Lingerie, which is a lip stain that I got. We're gonna see how I feel when I get to the end. But these two are really the new things that I'm trying. But while I'm sitting here trying to do this, I'm also gonna try to talk about something totally unrelated to makeup, which, can I say, I be watching some of the vlog women. I don't know why. I know people say girlies, but I don't know how I feel about that. These ain't girls, these is women. Okay, grown women. I'm watching grown women. I ain't watching nobody's little girl. I be watching y'all on your channels, doing your thing, influencing me. And I'm trying to figure out how you be talking about something so random and so, not even random, but just like something not on the topic of what you're doing in the video while doing your makeup and remembering the steps in the order of operations. How do you remember the order of operations while you're over there? I struggle. But what they be saying, practice makes perfect, even though I don't believe that. Practice makes better. So we're gonna practice as I go silent, because we know I can't struggle with the brow. So I am gonna have to go silent on the brow. It's what they say, quiet on the creek. I'm about to go quiet on the creek. Ooh, child, I think that's why I need to be in here practicing, because I think I did that a little dark. And this is why I needed to get on you guys' internet and practice. Because what did I just do to my brows? Chile. What you do to one side, definitely need to do to the other. I think I'll wipe it off and do it over because I don't like it. Now, I might need to go ahead and let that dry. Let's take a dry one and let that dry. So I feel like that was too, I don't know, too thick, too much for the light day I'm going for. The light day. Okay. And while I'm at it, I'm like, girl, it's been like 5 minutes and you being quiet talking about something you gonna practice. Trying to remember the topics I said I was gonna talk on. Cause again, I don't know how y'all do it. feel like I have an ingrown hair too in my eyebrow right now. And I don't necessarily know what to do about it. What do you do about the ingrowns in your hair? In your hair, in your eyebrows? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I know what I was gonna talk to y'all about. The the growing pains of adulthood. But no, the growing pains of moving. So many of you won't know, but I recently just relocated states, and that's kind of why I've been like a little quiet, haven't posted much, is because moving, honey, and with a family is work. And it has been all consuming. Okay, now we're gonna go in with that power gripper. I really think I was supposed to put the gripper then the, see how I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk and then forget my order of operations. But I think it'll be fine. We recently moved, and it has been a lot. We have been here. This is going on. We're about to hit in a week or so, 2 months of this move, but it has been a lot. And so I'm just going to vent on what has been a lot in moving, particularly when you're moving across state lines. Now, this is not my first time moving state lines. My first time moving state lines was when I went off to college. I jumped state lines, like literally jumped state lines, but also almost 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I moved state lines again, and that one was a bigger jump. Like I went from the Midwest to the East Coast, and so it was jumping several state lines. And now I've jumped again. I'm just like, in the Lord's good year of 2026, these are still some of the issues and the things. Y'all ain't figured this out. Also, this is sticky, which I remember one of the videos that I watched being like, that's a good thing. So that's a good thing. It's sticky, which means it's going to stick. So now we're going to go in. I always forget which of these brushes I use for my foundation. Tell me which one. Which one do you think I should be using for my foundation / skin tint foundation? I'm going to use the purple. Hopefully that's the right answer. Little pop quiz. And now we're going to go in with Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint, again in the shade 12. This is a tester, so I am hoping to be able to like go back and get the full product. Again, I just was not sure about the shade. Now, because I was in Sephora and they have futuristic technology, they're living in the Lord's good year of 2035. They were able to take some pictures of my face and then try to match my shade. It's just in the store, I don't know. It didn't in the moment feel like a good match, but it didn't fit. Like, I couldn't tell. I was like, I don't know if it's because now I've tried on too many shades or too many things, but I don't know. And Danessa ain't cheap, nor should she be, okay? But Danessa ain't cheap, and I was not about to buy a whole bottle of this, not feeling confident in the shade that was picked out. So sis was like, test it. If you like it, come back. And I need to try to go back to her because she worked for me to come back. I don't know if they get commission or something like that, or if I can leave a review, or if I can keep going. I don't know. But sis who helped me earned her coin, okay? She earned it. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna do apply this like a bit too light. Tell me what y'all think. I'm trying to remember how long ago I bought it and if I've had additional exposure to sun. Cause golly. All right, we're gonna blend this in. But anyway, moving the pains. There have been several. One is like getting adjusted to the new area, the new, that's all pretty normal. Actually, all of this is gonna be pretty normal and standard in the good Lord's year of 2026. But, you know, obviously the obvious is like getting used to the area and where to get your gas and your groceries, and if you have kids, the schools, the parks, things to do, the libraries. Hopefully y'all are taking your children to the library. Yes, take your children to the library. It literally costs nothing. Take your time. Children cost your time, amongst other things, but your time. Going to the library costs you nothing but your time. Take your kids to the library. But anyway, right? Finding all those things, when you first move, you're all out of whack, you're all out of rhythm. You ain't got no groceries in the house, you got some groceries in the house. Stuff is everywhere. You think you packed it all neat and why, and it's in this box, and it ain't nothing where it's supposed to be. Okay, your sleep is off. All the things are off. And then there's this list of things that you have to like get done because, you know, this is a part of life. And the number one thing, the number one headache in this move was our cell phones and Wi-Fi. That is pretty universal if you live, should be pretty universal if you live in the great United of America. And all this access and surplus. And you telling me I can't have a smooth move and transition with my Wi-Fi and my cell phone? No. Why? Because we did. Now, this ain't got nothing necessarily to do with the people and everything to do with just like it happens and should have taken heed while we were visiting. But for some reason, somehow, we moved to an area that was a dead zone for the supplier that we had for our Wi-Fi and for my phone. And that supplier was Verizon. I had Verizon. I had their Wi-Fi and my cell phone was with them. I had my nice little bundle. I was getting my little discounts. I found out when I was moving that they serviced this area. I'm like, good, great, bet. See y'all, I'm trying to talk to y'all and do the makeup and it's not working. But okay, so we have the Danessa all on, and now that it's on, all blended out, I might have been, I think I like her. I think I like her. I really might be running back here soon to get her. Because I like her. Only thing I need to, I'm just going to put it right on my little brush is, I don't know how I be having this little tan right here on my eyebrow. I absolutely do. Where it's just lighter, like it looks like somebody ripped, looks like somebody waxed my stuff off. And they didn't, but that's what it looks like. That's what it's giving. Anywho, the Verizon. So apparently, like, I live in like a dead zone or something for Verizon now. And so when we first moved over here, when I tell y'all my phone would not work in our new space, it would not work. I would get in here and not be able to do anything. Get on socials, make a phone call, send a text message, play my random games. I couldn't check my email. I couldn't do anything on the phone. It was just, I was so annoyed. And then of course they're like, oh, well, you know, we think it's a tower down, but once your Wi-Fi is set up, like that should help resolve the issue, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how is that going to help resolve the issue when I get Wi-Fi? It's literally when I walk out the house, the phone is going to stop working. So it's all this back and forth, going literally 2 locations, this hoorah-rah, only for me to get the Wi-Fi and the phone still not be working because of what I just said. Not only that, we live in a dead spot, so the Wi-Fi is barely working. What? Why they didn't take that into account? The Wi-Fi is barely working. Why? Because we live in a dead zone. Y'all have it feels like one tower over here, and the tower's down, but the tower has been down for weeks at a time and months at a time. And I know it's been down for that long because when we had came to visit and do all the things, I was having strange service, but I thought it was because we were crossing state lines. And sometimes, you know, when you're crossing state lines, you know, your phone be acting weird. So I thought it was that at first. I'm like, oh, my phone is, you know, it's having a hard time adjusting because we keep coming back and forth, yada, yada, making all these excuses. And no, they're having tower issues. But y'all was having tower issues when we were visiting a month ago, and you're still having them? And now I've been here for a few weeks? No, boo. You're not about to keep, that ain't about to hold me. Not paying you all this money. Not when I'm paying all this money. That's not going to hold me. Fix the tower. And then every day I call, you want to talk about, oh, give it 2 days, the tower be fixed. Oh, they tried something that didn't work, the tower be fixed, give it 48 hours. No. No. Since you don't know how to wine and dine a girl, the girl is going to leave. You know, I'm out here putting up with a lot, and I'm not putting up with you too. Okay? You're too late in the line. You should have came. I'm not putting up with that. I'm putting up with a lot in life. I have to go work. I have to, you know, mother in America. I'm not, I gotta be a black woman in America. And then you want me to put up with your lame excuse of every 48 hours? No, I left. But I left and went to Verizon, and they're done themselves. I'm in there telling them my issue and whatever have you with Verizon. Now I just said I left Verizon and went to Verizon. No, I left Verizon and went to, I didn't change so many providers. I didn't blink on the damn provider. Who was it? Lord have mercy. Oh, we were so excited to be with them too. Who was it? Wait a minute. Child, I'm back. So we done left Verizon and go to Xfinity, tell them our issues, and they're like, oh, we got you, don't worry about it. And no, you don't. You lying sons of guns. You don't. Why? Because come to find out, Xfinity and Verizon are on similar or the same towers. So how are you gonna have me if Verizon ain't got me? And why don't y'all know that y'all on the same, why don't your employees know that you're on the same towers as Verizon? I know capitalism gonna capitalize, but baby, I'm not gonna stay. I'm in here trying to leave one to hop to you so you can work better, and you think that I'm not gonna leave you after I done left them? Waste of my valuable time, effort. And that's why my child was in there unnerved and unhinged in your story. No, she really wasn't. She was just being a toddler. But then Verizon, we found somebody else, shout out AT&T, to be with. And Verizon, I'm like, I'm dumping you like the bag of bones you is. And then you want to make it difficult to return your stuff to you. I'm trying to return these modems and all of this hoo-la-la back to you. And you trying to, oh no, we don't take that here. We only do the cell phones. Oh, we don't take that here. We only do. Does it say Verizon outside? Does it say Verizon on this box? Do you want it back or not? If that say Verizon, and that say Verizon, when you put that together, what does it give? It gives I should be able to drop this stuff off to any building that say Verizon across the top. But, anywho, shout out AT&T. We now have cell phones that work. We did have to keep Xfinity Wi-Fi just because they were the only two. Those were the only two providers. Now somehow, even though they're on the same towers, the Xfinity Wi-Fi is working a little bit better than the Verizon one was. And I need AT&T to go ahead and hurry up and extend over into this area. You see this AT&T, hit me up and I'm gonna let you know the area, okay? Okay. But yes, I swear y'all, that was like a month of us living here was consumed with trying to get phone and internet to work. I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid you not. The other part has been trying to find childcare. Oh my gosh. Trying to find childcare. Now, I will say there are a multitude of daycares and things like that in our area, like where we live, because you know, we're parents, so when we were looking for somewhere to live, that was important. But still, it just felt like a bigger headache trying to get like her in, get all her paperwork from her doctor, her pediatrician, who's still, you know, in the state where we were. Okay, so now we're here, and I'm like, what is next? I powdered, concealed. I did my concealer. I did my powder. I think I need to powder my eyes because I put some concealer on them. Don't necessarily know why I did that. So I don't plan on doing nothing too much to these eyes. Also, y'all, I'm practicing doing this without the guidance of anyone or anything. Like, I don't even have, usually I have it like written down the steps. If I'm not following the video, right now I have nothing. And so I hope I'm doing a good job, although right now I'm like, oh, I look a little white. I wonder when I change my skin tint, because I'm darker in the summer, if I also need to change my setting powder, because I feel like this setting powder is a little too white, even though it's supposed to be translucent. I feel like I need a tinted setting powder for the summer. Let me know if that's is that a thing? I'm about to run up to Ulta or something, Sephora, and ask them, is that a thing? Because let me tell you something. What I learned from this move is don't be loyal to these corporations, because these corporations ain't loyal to you. Okay? So, I will be going back and forth between Sephora and Ulta as I please. Y'all can die hard on which one you want to be die hard about, but I'm not going to die hard about neither one of them. Until one of them, well, not even. Unless one of them start paying some bills around here, then I can get exclusive. But until then, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And even then, because let's say I get exclusive with Ulta. Ooh, I'm gonna have to find Kay Ali and know her personally. I'm gonna have to meet Miss K and know her personally. Send my stuff on, you know, before you ship it to those who won't be named. Please slap my stuff on in. I'm trying to, I really love using my Morphe stick on my nose contour or my nose bronzing, but I'm always up in arms if I should use that on my cheek as well, or do I just use my NYX Buttermilk bronzer, which is the powder that I really, really love. I'm always like, I don't know. And honestly, I think because I'm just trying to be light today. Ooh, is the bronzer not dark enough? Child, duh, Jaquay, you got a shade darker, so the bronzer needs to get darker. Okay, thankfully though, I have this contour stick that is darker. Y'all, that just hit me. I went darker in the skin tint, and I need to go darker in everything else. Lord. That's probably why my face look a little white around where because I didn't go, I should have. See, this is why I can't do the makeup and talk. Also, it's taking me twice as long because I'm yapping. So on my concealer, I used the lighter one. Oh, I can't remember what how Black Radiance names these. I think light, and then this one's medium to light, and then this is medium or something like that. Something like that. But anyway, I used the lightest concealer I have in Black Radiance, and I should have used this middle one probably, because my shades have moved the other way. I have to remember that for my birthday. Because I was sitting here like, ooh, the bronzer ain't showing up. But baby, the bronzer wasn't showing up because the bronzer is the same complexion as your skin at this point. Oopsies. But okay. Okay. Also, the other adult thing with moving that's grinding my gears is getting to know people all over again. Getting to know your neighbors, the people at the, grocery store, the market, farmer's market, if you partake. If you don't, you should get into it. Go find you a farmer's market. Buy direct. With all these recalls and nonsense going on, you need to stay connected. I spent all that time getting to know my neighbors and them knowing me and, creating the village. And now I have to do it all over again. And real Leos, as much as we love people, we actually hate y'all. Because people are the problem. And we know that. We realize that. Most of us realize that at a young age. Maybe not some of them August Leos, but definitely us July Leos. We realized people were the issue a long time ago. And we really hate y'all, but we love y'all. But we hate y'all, but we love y'all. But we hate you. And hate might be a strong word, but we certainly don't really like you. No, you always start off in the not like column, and you have to move your way over to the like column. There is no neutral column to start in. Like, oh, I don't know that person, so I don't know if I don't like them. No, I don't like you until I like you. Sometimes you stay in that I don't like you category. Some of you hop over to the I like you. Some of you might even hop in that neutral section of like, the neutral section. But for the most part, some of y'all stay in that I don't like you. So it's working up the energy and things to be social, to get to know the people and because I also realized that like I cannot live and survive without human interaction. Like I crave it. I crave it. I know this, but also I can't stand y'all. So I'm trying to balance that with moving. And the very, very last thing that I want to talk about in moving, then I'm going to shut up and try to focus, that's blowing my mind, is the car situation. Car and ID, re-registering this, re-registering that, because this state, that state, that, when in the car insurance this and the car insurance that. I thought we were the United States of America. It ain't given united. We the most united people, I said things. We are the most, to be so united, we're so ununited. From the tippity top pressing issues down to the low hanging fruit that is having to re-register your car in a new state and get a new license. If the car is registered already, I had to register. Why must I and then why y'all rules got to be so different? Then y'all also got, you know what? I just don't understand it. And who made it up? Who made it up? Some greedy greedy person. Because why do I have to now repay you so I can drive the same car that I was driving? And then might have to pay you more than I was paying them over there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then it made me forget what step is next. Because I don't like it. You cannot really see that bronzer. And honey, I don't know what to do about it other than I need a new bronzer, right? Also, I've really been seeing, you know, I need to get into the thing where the, you know, they put the bronzer and the blush on and blend it and mix it. I'm not really there yet. I don't feel like I'm there yet, and I feel like what I'm doing works, but I would like to get there. I used a lot. That was, whew, baby girl. Blend that on out. Oh, I know what I was supposed to do. My all over powder, which I guess I should have done before I put this blush on my face. That's what I'm missing. Ooh, we're very pigmented today though. Can I do the all over now that I accidentally skipped that and I have this blush on? Because that's why this stuff in the center of my face still looks crazy. And my forehead. I guess it's gonna be okay today because I'm doing it. Those are the things that my summer have been consumed with, adjusting to the new move, trying to find where I didn't pack this, where I didn't pack that. Verizon getting on my last damn nerve. And finding new childcare, along with trying to be friendly and get to know the people around me, even though, you know, they're people. And then, of course, working and doing all the other things that you have to do. It's been exhausting. I've been exhausted. Moving is exhausting. But as we get a little bit more settled and summer is in full swing, I am excited to celebrate my birthday. And so glad that I came in here and practiced today, because clearly I needed it, and I needed to realize a few things about the products I'm using, the steps, the things. So pray for me as I get prepared for my birthday. And I am going to finish the rest of this up, and that'll be it. I feel like I used the all over blush in the all over setting powder, and it helped with the blush. So honestly, I'm not mad that I did that out of order. However, I feel like I've lost the contour or the bronzer contour, whatever we're calling it, and I'm gonna try to get that back, and then I might do a little bit more blush. But I feel like it was gone. I felt like it was gone. It was like gone. Yeah, I felt like it was gone. And we are. All right. Now the real question is, what do I want to do? I want eyes and stuff. Oh, y'all, on my birthday, I think I'm wearing lashes. What? Say what? Talk about something that I should have practiced, but I haven't. But I'm probably not. We're gonna do our lip now. We have this out to try for our lips. We also had the all night. It's black cherry, up all night. So this is Nick Lip Lingerie, which is a lip stain, and it's in the shade Up All Night, LLLS10, black cherry. And this me trying to remember. Ooh, this looks scary. I took it off and put it immediately back on. Stain wear. Okay. Does this thing come with instructions? Me, where are the instructions? Woo! Where are the instructions? Do I just put this on and go on by my business like a regular lip liner? Or do I have to like put it on and remove something? Like, I don't know. It's dark though. This feels so weird on my skin. Honey, is this showing up? Am I doing this right? Do I need to shake it? Do I need to press it hard? Oh, there goes something. I just feel like this lip stain is too dark for this, but we gonna give her a go. Because I said I wanted to try it. Now for the lip stain girlies, did I do that right? Was I supposed to wait, let it dry or something? Also, I feel like this was so hard to come out. Any tips on how to get this to work? Although, child, it looks cute. Okay. And there she is. The face is complete. For today. So I really should be fine. For real, for real. And I need to get going. I'm hungry. But overall, we like it. Overall, we like it. All right, I'm gonna go do my hair and come back, take a picture, do the thing. I'll be back.